everybody. Welcome back to Daytime. We're so pleased to have you joining us at a round table. Today is a SAWITRI theater group, and joining us is Nan Amin and Gabriel Gray. And you are the general manager, and you are the director of the two plays we're going to be talking about. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, first off, why don't we chat about the SAWITRI theater group, how long it's been around, and maybe a brief history about it.
Okay, so we started SAWITRI in 2003. It's a women's group. We do women-centered stories from a woman's perspective, and we're a community theater group.
Okay.
And we're based out of Mississauga, and we basically do one performance or two performances a year. We do. This is our first home theater production, and our first season. Not a home theater, it's our first season. And we've had a ticketed event 2 years ago as well. And yeah.
So this is the first time that you're having a series of plays, the first time where...
Yes.
Very good. Well, congratulations, I guess, first off is in order.
That's good. And Gabriel, you are the director of the plays. Tell us about how that process has been.
Oh, it's been fantastic. I'm actually an actor as well, so I actually joined SAWITRI through acting. I was an actor in one of their plays back in 2005, I think it was, and through then I just slowly worked my way up, I guess.
Yeah, so you've gone from kind of the acting
From being
over
an
to
actor,
the
directing,
director. And how is the transformation then?
It's great. I mean, I still am an actor, and so I like to direct my actors based on how an actor thinks and how an actor works. So it's just been great because you never know what the actor is going to do, how they're going to take your direction, and just it's been a great experience so far.
Well, let's talk about the plays. Let's talk about the first play coming up. Maybe just a brief outline on it and what audiences can expect.
Okay. Well, it's called Anthony of Green Gables, and it's a comedy. It's a short little comedy before our hour-long drama. And you can tell them what it's about.
He's like, and
that was a nice pass there. It's like, and tag team.
No, it's basically about a mother, how she maneuvers her boys to doing what she wants. Now she's also disabled. She is she has a problem with her hip problem. So yes, an older mother who has these two young boys, and how she maneuvers them and getting around and doing what she wants them to do. And that's what Anthony of Green Gables is about.
Now, does this have any connection to Anne of Green Gables? I'm assuming is it just a name,
it's a bit
or
of
is
a
it
farce?
It's a bit of a farce based on the. Okay.
Yeah. So it's quite.
So there is a little bit of familiarity. People are familiar with the.
And we have a lot of the great students from Cawthor Secondary School are acting in as well.
Oh,
so.
great!
Oh, nice, talented kids
there. Talented kids, very.
What so where is it going to be performed, and how can people grab tickets? What's the deal with that?
Okay, we're going to perform at Sampradaya Dance Center, which is Aldrich Way and College Way.
Okay.
And for tickets, they can basically just go to our website and get the number and get the information from there. And
sounds good.
From the website, it's www.sawitri.com.
Yes.
SAWITRI.com.
That's right.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, you said you're an actor turned director. I mean, people from Peel Region may remember you from 30 Dates, which was one of the last plays that you did at the Living Arts Center.
Yes, it was.
And so making the transition, I mean, do you find it, is this your first time directing?
I've actually directed in the past for a few other community theater groups and for SAWITRI as well.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm still a new director, and I'm growing and learning in the process, and I guess I take a lot from what other directors have taught me as an actor.
Now, will you stay as a director for the entire season, or will we expect to see you in some of the plays as well? Or is that a secret, and should we not touch up on that?
My big philosophy is you don't plan life, you just let it happen.
You just let it happen.
Look at that. I like that philosophy. I think so. I think that is already.
Just let it happen.
I know. Well, it's two plays. So is that what it is?
Yes.
So is it combined into one night? People can get kind of a double bill, which is interesting. After this, what's next for the theater group, and what are you kind of collaborating on for the next or the future?
We forgot to talk about the main play of the night.
Yes, the main play would be great. I'm like, I know, you told me there's two.
And what might that be?
There is Anthony of Green Gables, and the other one, Point of View, right? Okay, yeah.
And it's an hour-long drama, and basically it's about a young woman in her 20s, and she is South Asian, and she is also blind. And she faces a lot of the same issues that other South Asian women face, the whole marriage thing, family problems, stuff like that. So we see her story, how she has to deal with her family, her mother, the pressures of having to get married, and at the same time also dealing with her blindness, which is a fairly recent thing that's happened to her. So she's still trying to adjust with that.
So you're definitely dealing with some deep issues here. Is that the theme
Yeah.
throughout the season, or will things lighten up in the next
Well,
round?
that's why we kind of did the little comedy before the play and that before point of view.
So taking people in a whirlwind of emotion.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then you were talking about how you like to deal with women's issues and how that's something that's very important. Why did you decide kind of to bring it to life on stage? And I mean, it's a great initiative that you're doing.
Well, we just felt that we don't get a fair chance of saying what we want the way we want it from a woman's perspective. Usually when movies and things are made, it's usually through male writers and male perspective and male everything.
Yes,
So
yeah.
we just wanted to bring out, you know, the South Asian women. I mean, we are not very vocal otherwise. We just take our issues and deal with it. And it's just a way of telling the other women, you know what, you're not alone.
Yeah.
So whether, and other women can, or people can, all people can basically relate to what's happening. Sometimes just through seeing you can understand that, oh yes, you know, this is a problem. When you hear of it, you can just put it at the back of your mind and say, okay, you know, this doesn't happen in my house, or this doesn't happen in our community, but it does.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier through theater to understand that, you know,
To bring it to light.
yes, you know, that yes, you know, we do have these issues, and there are ways
It's
of
common
dealing
amongst
with
us
it.
all. They're all human problems.
It's a
Good.
common ground for us to express
Exactly.
the emotions and interests. We have about a minute left. One thing I'm noticing is this is very youth-oriented. Is that a theme throughout the entire season in terms of the actors? Like you have youth-oriented plays, like emerging artists, that kind of thing? Or do you deal with more established?
I think
Both.
Yeah,
But
both.
we usually try to give, you know, every year we have a new writer and a new director. That is our mandate as well.
Okay.
We usually give everybody a chance to come and, you know, submit their work.
For one of the
and
plays you're working with
auditions.
Kothra Secondary School, you were saying?
A lot of the actors come from Kothra
Even
Secondary.
the
Right,
writer is
okay.
from
Yeah.
Kothra.
Oh, look at
Okay,
that.
yeah.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on. And again, for more information, they can go to www.sawitri.com to purchase tickets. And for more information, I'm thinking, make sure you check it out. 2 amazing plays. You have to go and grab your tickets very shortly. We'll be back after this. Plenty more here on Daytime.